Okay, this is so funny because I don't think I've ever done any sort of video on here. But I got a question asking how I do the buns in my hair, like my top knot buns, and that's impossible to explain by typing it out, and I don't have those communicative skills. So I just decided to do a video, and it's my day off, so I have nothing else. Well, I do have a lot of other things to do, but this was a good way to procrastinate. And I'm only going to do like one take of this because I don't feel like not doing that. So if I mess up, I mess up, and we may have a couple tries of this. But yeah, well, what was I going to say? I wear my hair in a top knot multiple times a week because you can ask Zach this and he will confirm it. I hate nothing more than washing my hair. I have very thick hair and I just have never liked showers. Like I'm in and out, and washing my hair takes forever. So I generally like to do it when I have dirty hair just because it will style a little bit better. And I have very dirty hair today. That's why I'm doing this in black and white so you cannot see how bad it looks. So yeah, this is about the length of my hair. It's actually the longest my hair has ever been. Fun fact. So it's about a little bit past my collarbone. And yeah, there's 3 different ways that I like to do it, and they're so simple and easy. You're gonna laugh at me for like making a video about this. Yeah, all I use obviously is my hair ties and my bobby pins, and I have 2 different types of dry shampoo that I use. I have no reason for using one or the other on any given day. It's just what I feel like using. And so I use the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Refreshing Dry Shampoo. What's this one? Or the Bumble and Bumble Pret a Powder. I should have listened more in French. And that's this one. This one's like a powder and this one's a spray. The only thing I don't like about either of them is that they're both white and I have dark brown hair at my roots because it's my natural color. And so sometimes you can see it. But I already used it today, so I'm not going to use it right now. But normally I'll just spray it like up in here to give it a little bit more volume. That's where I get like the most oily hair. And then around the back a little bit, wherever that looks good. Wherever I feel like it's just a little bit of a mess or I need a little bit more volume or it will be seen. So yeah, the first way I do it that I've always kind of done it is, and it really depends on, like, I kind of just let my hair do whatever it wants to, but I literally just take it up into a ponytail as high as I can get it and, like, just mat it down on top, like, as high up as it will go. There's a bump right there. And, like, even if there's bumps, I just kind of leave them because I don't really care. So as high as it'll go to get the majority of my hair. And then I fluff it out like that so that I look like a unicorn or something. And then I take a really tight, I try and find like a really tight band, like this one that's like super snug and like new. And then I just have it here and I just literally wrap it around like as tight as possible. And sometimes I'll leave a little bit out on the end just because I kind of like that look, or you can tie it all the way around. And you can always secure with bobby pins too. And then I just wrap it. And hopefully I get about 3. If there's like loose bits, it's like there's that. If there's loose bits, I really like those. And so I'll try and like keep them showing or like, well, that just messed that up. Or pull them out as much as I can. Just so there's a little bit showing. And then I have a lot of flyaways, like you can see right there, which is awesome. So I just bobby pin them back so that they look a little bit more clean lined. And then I also, since my hair is like a medium length and I also have some layers, I always have stuff that's falling out back here and I like it to be a little bit flatter against my head. So I'll just bobby pin it like twice on each side to kind of keep it in place. And then I also like to, I don't know why I have like baby hairs down here too, but I also just like to pin it up on each side. Ugh. Sorry, I'm sniffling so much, it's freezing here. It's like -4 degrees or something. Yeah. that's that. And I don't honestly know how it looks from other angles. I feel like it kind of looks like a Who from Whoville look. But you can always like mat it down right here too. And then like pin it so it'll, I don't know if this will work. Pin it so it'll stay a little bit farther down. Some of you may be more talented at that than I am. But that's a concept that I've thought about doing. I just haven't done it. So that could work too if you want it to be a little bit flatter to your head like a ballerina bun. I know some people use like socks for it, but I don't have those talents or socks that I feel like parting with to put in my hair. So I haven't done that, but I can always look into that. So that's like the main way. There's one right here too. That's the main way that I will do my bun. And it works if your hair like has been curled. It works if your hair has been straightened or if you've just left it natural. Naturally, I have like weird wavy frizzy hair. And right now my hair has been both curled and straightened at least once in the last 3 days since I washed it. But yeah. And then generally if I straighten it, the other way that I like to do my bun is, again, just kind of like pull it back, let it do whatever it wants to on top. Sometimes I'll use bobby pins to kind of puff it up if it's not puffing itself, but today it seems to be doing alright. And so I have it in my hand again, like I would be putting it into a ponytail, and I wrap it around the first time like it would be in a ponytail. But then the second time, I only take it about to here, and then I'll wrap it again. So it has that like whole tail deal sticking out. And then there's that. And I don't know, I just like the little bit of fringe here. This probably looks like real awkward if you're walking behind me somewhere. But that's how I do that one, just because then it's a little bit bigger. I like this best if I straighten my hair, because it'll not be quite as puffy and it'll lay a little bit flatter, and you can always like pull this back through if you want it to be smaller, like that. I probably should have done that one a little bit higher up so it'd be more of a top knot like up there, but that's another way. And then the third way I do it is, I should have done this right after the first, but the third way I'll do them is basically just how I did the first, but without a ponytail holder, or a ponytail to begin with. So I pile it all up there, as high as it will go. And then I just take my finger and I keep it in there, almost like you're wrapping like a present and you need something to hold the little spot for the bow. And I just wrap it around that finger until it can kind of start forming it on its own. And then I just use one hair tie instead of two. And again, I like to use the tightest one possible. Hopefully it won't break on you, because it does that all the time on me. I just use the tightest one possible so that it will really stay put and kind of pull up my scalp and give me a headache. That's not my goal, but that happens a lot because I have a very sensitive scalp. But yeah, so that one you just kind of like keep your finger there and keep twisting around it and then just chunk it down. And again, I just like to put back the weird little flyaways. If you have hairspray, that works too. I don't ever use hairspray because scents really mess with me and make me sneeze a lot. But yeah, that's that one. And I don't know why it's not doing it today, but sometimes I have little hairs and it'll kind of, like this guy over here, it'll kind of stick out. And I kind of like that for some reason, one reason or another. But yeah, that's generally, if my hair isn't down, it's generally up like this, because I don't normally have good ponytail days. Yeah, and then you can always, I sometimes have like headbands and stuff that I'll use with it, or if I'm wearing one of my bandanas, I always put it in a top knot. And yeah, well, it's a pain. Oh, but that's kind of cool. That I just like, I undid one of them and I let it fall where it wanted to. So there's that too. I may actually keep it like that because I have to go and cook dinner, well, prepare dinner to cook later and stuff. So sometimes if I'm studying or something, I'll put it like right in the front of my head to get all of my craziness away. But yeah, so hopefully that was helpful. This was kind of cool. So if you ever want me to do other video type things like question and answer type things. I know Zach and I thought about doing one once, and we never did. So maybe you can convince him to do that. Or other daily life things. I can always do that and not film it on my MacBook. I'll film it on my good camera, maybe. Probably not. I'll probably still film it on my MacBook, but yeah. So hopefully that helped, and hopefully you guys are all having a great week, and you're getting excited about the holidays and Christmas, because I am. And I just felt the need to put that into every conversation I had. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later.